The next day, I went to Paulie's like we arranged.
So what, Tom? What's with the sudden change of heart? I didn't think you wanted to do it.
That was when I still thought that Salieri wasn't using us. Now I know that he is.
Well, you're certainly right there. So would you do the bank?
What about Sam?
Hey, you heard him. He's worried about what might happen and the Don coming after us. So if you want to do it, it's just you and me. What do you have to say?
First, I'd like to see this bank. Then I'll listen to your plan.
Fine. We can go and look at it right now.
Okay, let's go.
Follow me. We'll take the train. It ain't far. How's everything going?
Aside from the last few jobs, pretty boring. Of course, my kid keeps things interesting.
You know, I actually envy you. I gotta find a dame and start making babies. When I look at my life, I don't seem to be doing much. Hang out, go to parties. I'm getting pretty bored with it. The problem is, I don't know how to do anything else.
I think most people would like to change.
Everybody imagines the adventures and dough they see in movies. There's nothing about the boring deal making. Always having a So this is it. Ain't too big, it ain't too small. Let's take a look inside. Good day.
Yes, please? I'd like to take out $5.
And your name is?
Vic Comini.
Unfortunately, sir, your account is overdrawn.
What's that supposed to mean? That's it. I'm through with this bank.
I can't disagree with you there, sir.
Go to hell!
Sir, we have an important meeting and we don't wish to be disturbed.
Good day, madam.
Hello. I'd like to open an account.
And your name is?
Catherine Wood.
Okay. What will your first deposit be?
$300.
All right. Please, can you fill in this form and then bring it back to me?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. We'll start here in the hall. We'll run in here and shout that it's a raid. Those two guards will probably just give up. But if they want to play heroes, we'll liquidate them. As soon as they're out of the way, we gotta get the keys to the safe. We'll have to find out where they are from the clerks. I think they'll talk up for guns at their heads. You go through that door behind the counter after you get the key. The door leads to a corridor. On the right is a staircase down to the safe and upstairs to the office. If you have the keys, go straight to the safe. Otherwise, you have to get them somewhere upstairs. Downstairs, there will probably be more security guards. You'll have to deal with them alone while they keep everything in check upstairs. Downstairs, there's a large safe which you got on lock. Then you just gotta get the dough and get out. That's everything.
Okay.
Let's go. You better get out of here.
My aim is to build a big fun park. You know, restaurant, dance hall, picture house. I want to give the people who live there the chance to enjoy themselves. The last picture house closed down in Hoboken.
Do you think such an investment will have large returns?
Certainly. I'll tell you, in Hoboken, there's no competition at all. So the whole neighborhood will come to us. People in Hoboken aren't the richest folks, but it has its advantages.
Which are?
There are cheap plots there and a cheap workforce. It will cost a half of what it would downtown.
That sounds very interesting. Could you wait here for a moment? I'll just get some forms we'll need to fill out.
Leave me alone, please. I'm waiting for an important meeting. Leave me alone, please. I'm waiting for an important meeting. Leave me alone, please. I'm waiting for an important meeting.
Goodbye. bank is connected to the home security system. But even with radio, the cars can't get here for 5 minutes. That means we'll have 5 minutes from the time we get in to do everything and then disappear. We're gonna need some wheels. It's stupid to get a car from Ralphie, because he'll tell Salieri. You'll have to get a good fast set of wheels, Tommy. For you, that shouldn't be a problem.
No, it shouldn't. I think Lucas would know something.
Okay, try to get something fast. We'll need it. I'm guessing they won't just let us leave. Even if we get out of the bank in time, we could still meet the cops in the city.
And how do you want to deal with them?
We'll head to an abandoned joint right in Hoboken. It has Palmero Club written on the wall.
Great.
There's still a little problem with guns. I have my own stuff, but you don't. We'll need to get some kind of heater. I think I know a place where you can pick one up.
Where's that?
It's pretty far. It's probably best to go by train. Get on here and then go to Hoboken. Get off at the central Hoboken station and go in the direction from which you came by the train to the nearest crossroads. Under the elevated railway, there's a road. Follow that and turn left at the next road. You'll see an old movie house called the Twister. At the side entrance, you'll find Yellow Pete Shop. Tell him I sent you. He should have something.
I'll do that now. I'll get some weapons, then the car, then I'll stop by your place.
Yeah, pull in front of the building and honk your horn. The janitor's always locking the door. I'll come down and we'll go. I'll see you later.
Paulie sent me.
Oh, come in.
Okay. Son, what brings you here?
Paulie sent me. We need some weapons.
Right. Paulie. Yeah, I know him. At least I think I know him. That short, moody guy, right?
You could say that.
Still working for Salieri?
Yeah.
Well, give that old Goomba my regards.
Sure. Anyway, the weapons.
Sure. Yeah, so what does Paulie need?
That should be everything.
Great. I won't keep you from your work, son. Now you say hello to Paulie for me, huh?
Sure. Thanks.
Good day. What'll it be?
Can you fill her up, please?
Okay, mister, she's full.
Great, thanks. Hey, Luca, I need a powerful car and fast.
Wow. Hey, I was just about to call you. I also need a quick favor, and a car I have for you is definitely worth it.
What do you need?
I promised to bring some guy a delivery, and I can't get out of the shop today. Hey, could you take it to him?
Okay, I ain't done no deliveries yet, sure.
Now make sure nothing happens to the guy before you give it to him. He's passing it on to someone else, and if something happens to him, the whole deal's ruined.
And is something likely to happen?
Well, you never can tell.
Where do I find this guy?
On the plot under the Hoiston Bridge crossing the downtown. His name's Dick. Before you give it to him, make sure you ain't followed him. Here it is.